Let us start by setting up our project. So we're going to create a folder. In this case, I've created a folder and I've called it Mail Planner. And in this folder, we're going to add two files, a HTML file and a script.js file. So we'll create a new file, call this first one index.html. And you also create another one and we'll call it script.js. So once you have these two files set up, the next thing that we're going to do is just create a basic structure of HTML. So I already have an extension called Emmet that I've installed. So all you need to do is use the exclamation mark and it comes with this basic boilerplate of HTML, the basic HTML structure that we can use for application. And we'll change the title of the document. We're going to change this title to Meal Planner. The next thing we're going to do from here now, is to link our JavaScript. And to link our JavaScript, we'll do it down here. So say script, and we're going to select script.js. You see, it comes up there. Now we've linked our JavaScript. And the other thing that we can do now is just start doing some basic styling. And like we mentioned in the beginning, for styling, we're going to be using Tailwind CSS for this application. And for us to use Tailwind CSS, we first of all we need to link Tailwind up here. So we'll go ahead and link Tailwind. Again, you can get this link from the Tailwind documentation, or you can just Google it out and it'll come up. But you can also use the similar link that I have here. I'm going to make this code available by the end of the series, so you'll be able to access the code even on GitHub and be able to use it. Now, after we've done that, we can be able to use Tailwind now. So Tailwind, as you know, works with classes, and the first thing I want us to do is make the background of our project gray. We're going to view how it looks like in a moment. So we'll add a class in the body section and we'll give it a background of gray 100. And you can increase the intensity of this number 200, 300, 900, all the way until you get a feel of the color, the background color that you'd like to have. The other thing we'll do is set up the heading section. And for setting up the heading section, I'm going to create a div. And inside this div, we're going to have a h1. And this is the h1 that is going to have the text Meal Planner. We'll also need to style this a bit. So for example, for the text, I want the other class. So I want the text to be extra large. And just select text, and you can give it any, in terms of how big you want it to be. It will depend on how you'd like it to, but in this case we'll make it for Excel, and we'll give it a font of bold. We'll also center the text, text center, and a margin bottom of 6 pixels. And we also need to style this container we've put it. So give it a class container in MX Auto. It should be an A auto and a padding of 6. So a padding of 6 pixels. I think this one looks okay. So now, after we've just done this basic setup that we can see here, the next step for us is to go ahead and view our project on or rather how the basic styling that we've done looks like on the browser. So for this, we'll need to go live.